Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In last video we have seen the use of view, text and style sheet. So in this video we will also see how we can use button in functional component as well as in class component. So for that what I do, I just create a new component. First of all, I say view style and text.jsx. So I just copy this all the component which is available here content in this, and I change the text also. I change the name of this to view, and we have style and text. I just copy this and I just paste. Okay, done. Export is here. So why I'm doing this? Because I want to make this clean. So I want to remove all the code from here. Remove this from here, and I remove this also from here. I just blank it and I remove this also here. So you see we have a style, and I remove this all heading also, and this everything I remove, doesn't require here. You see, I save this. So we have the default layout which is required for app here, and I can remove this also. I will do like this. So you see that we have a status bar, we have this style sheet. Now I create one more component for button, button example.jsx, and here I say first of all functional component RFCE. So this is functional component, and under this functional component what I do, I need to create a button, or I can also use button here inside this because it's a main, you can say, component. So I use it here as a button. So first of all I create button here. For that I say view here, and here also I say view, and I import this. I say view in React Native. Under this view what I do, I just do this, and here I need to create you can say button. So I say here button, and in this button we have use self closing button, and here I import button also like this, and here in button I say title, and under this I give the title like I say press me like this, and I save this. So you see button is created here in React Native. Now I call this inside this. So I say button, and I say example component I have to import, and I save this. And if you see the output here, you will see the output. For that I have to run it again. So what I do, I just say Android open again this app. So you see we have a button press me at the top of this. Why? Because we have changed this layout. So here again I say alignment to the center, and here also I say it should be go to the center of the screen. I save it, and you will see that button is just in the center of the screen. Now you see that in this button I can change the color also. So I say color equal to, and I say color is red because I like this red color. So if I save this, you see button is converted into red. Now whenever I click on this button, we should give some alert message or some kind of information. For that I say onPress, because we have a onPress. In React we have a onClick, but here in the button we have a onPress, and I give here a handle press function like this. and I just create this function here. So here I say const, I say handle press like this, and I say arrow function like this, and you see that whenever we press this, and we should give some alert message. For that I say alert dot alert here, and I need to import this alert also, and under this I give first parameter is a title. So I say information like this, and I say here welcome for using button in React Native Expo Go, like this. I save this. So we have this information. Whenever I click, it will display this information. So we try to see this. I click, and you see we have information, and we have welcome for using button in React Native Expo Go. Okay, you see we have done this. You see that in this example I use a functional component, but if you want to use class component, then what you will do and how you will do this, that we are going to understand. For that I create here a class component I say RCE like this. So I create a class component, see this, and we export this here. Already we have export at the last also, so I remove this. Now you see that in this function we have, so I copy this function, and I paste this function inside the class like this, and we do not have the const keyword required here. We have this, so this function we have created. Now I need to set here the information, so this information I copy from here and I paste in place of this. You see, save this, done. You see that now we have created a class component, so I can comment this. So I just select this and I make it comment because it's a functional component, so I make comment of this. Now we try to see the output. We have this problem, so we rectify this problem, that this is already you can say imported, no need of this. First error. Second error, this handle press, because here we need this dot handle press. It is required because it's a class. Now I see if it is complete. Yeah, this is running perfectly. I click on this, we have this message. You see that we make this application using a class component also. So if you are using functional component, so you can use like this as I explained. But if you are using a class component, then you can use class component, you can create function like this, and you can render your information here. So same output we have in both the condition, whether you use a functional component or you use class component. Output is not different, just the way of writing is different, because here we are using a class and we use render function in class, then we are returning this. We have a function like this, but in functional component we have this format. So if you aware with React, you know what is the difference between these. Here I am just giving you example that whether you are good for class, you can use class component. If you comfortable in functional component, you can use functional component also. So I think you understand how to use button in functional component or class component in React Native. If you like it, if you learn something, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.